Before I knew Jesus, my life was a mess. I had basically ruined my life. I was a drug addict, an alcoholic, I was arrogant, and I lived completely for the flesh. My prayer life consisted of treating God like a cosmic vending machine. I entered a treatment center for the second time. I prayed, and I asked for relief from my addictions. I think this started the process of me finding Christ. I started reading bits and pieces of the Bible and searching for truth. Over the last 2 years, I began to have convictions over my sin, and I realized that I couldn't follow God and try to justify my sin anymore. These convictions led me to change how I viewed my sin and to admit my failings. I saw how easily I fell to temptation and how I needed a Savior. I had heard the story of Jesus but never really grasped who he was or what he did for me. I started hearing people intelligently defending Christianity, and I started learning who Jesus is, and this did something to me. Throughout this process, I began to have the desire to follow Jesus, and seeing people in recovery that were Christians inspired me to start learning. The more I searched for truth, the more I came to believe the Bible is true, and that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. After some thought, I wanted to devote myself completely to Jesus and claim him as my Savior. Since I've chosen to follow Jesus, I've come to see how truly flawed I am, and it makes me greatly appreciate the sacrifice that was made. I'm Ryan Petty, and Jesus is my Lord and Savior.